Okay, so we should be recording. Hang on. Wonderful. That shouldn't affect performance. So yeah. Yeah, you saw the title of the video. This is changing. This is changing. All of this one, maybe not this one, and this, and potentially this, are going to change. Basically, I want to lean more into my personal tastes in sort of the design and the branding sort of thing with this channel, and slim it down. And what I mean by that is, I mean, you can see it here in these two thumbnails. Like this one, it's got this jaunty angle here, it's got the two different shades of grey, it's got the, you can see a lot of the photo underneath, even though it's behind a Gaussian blur. And then here it's just completely insane, like I use caps here. Not to mention that this is a different typeface to this. This is Futura Extra Bold, and this is Gil Sans Semi Bold, I think. No, that looks like Gil Sans Bold. But that is Futura Extra Bold, I think. But that here is sort of what we're going to end up, somewhat we're going to end up with. I'm going to try a few different designs, obviously. Basically this design is a trial for the final design of the Tyler YouTube channel, if I end up calling it that. Like, I might cut the grey, but we'll see. Like, I kind of like how it would fit with the design, just cutting out the grey, like this. That can go and it will look better, but I don't know if cutting it out from the channel name will necessarily work. Like whether this, the R at the end, like that might have to stay in the channel name, but I might get rid of it for everything else. Also, this witty slogan here, that's gonna go. That is cringy. That is so cringy. That is the cringiest thing. I don't know, I'm thinking of keeping the paw print, but I'm going to do it as I have here, where I've used the light grey, but then rather than doing the paw print in the dark grey, I'm doing the paw print in white, and then the rainbow, because that stands out more when the rest of the paw print is white. Yeah, so, I think that's all the intro that we really need to do. Also, Jesus Christ, my Surface Pro 6 video is the most viewed video on this channel by far. Let's actually have a look. I want to see. 42, 45. Yeah, my Surface Pro videos. No, only 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what? My earlier vlogs got more views than my more recent ones. You know what, I'm just going to put that down to they're getting a bit repetitive now, but you know what, they're fun to record, so I'm going to keep doing them. Yeah, wow, that one got a lot of views. I mean, it's kind of important though, like, that is something you should really watch out for with Surfaces, like, ugh, that was so stressful. Yeah, anyway, back home, thank you. So here we have my Creative Cloud. Yeah, I have Creative Cloud. I'm really enjoying Creative Cloud, it's so much fun. My headphones just turned off, I don't know if you heard that. I'm gonna take them off, actually, because they're quite heavy. I've never had headphones that big. Yeah, I got new headphones. You know, most of the vlogs I have the pair of headphones that I'm sort of, they're strung around my neck, and they're like, that's like my thing. I got new ones, they're much bigger. So that's the change that you're gonna see after lockdown. And we are 4 and a bit minutes into this, and I am nowhere near ready to start. Okay, let's get those, and then, because apparently this window with just my Creative Cloud on it is, yeah. So, what we need to do, we need to go to Illustrator. Illustrator is where I do all my designs. Well, Illustrator is where most people should be doing their design work if they have CC, because, you know what, let's keep OBS, I don't want you seeing what apps I have. No. You know, I'm gonna cover it with Edge, I think. Because Edge can get nice and small. There we go. Yeah, that's... Okay, so now we have Adobe Illustrator. Beautiful. I've been doing a lot of design work in Illustrator. And it's really great fun to use. I love Illustrator. So... Open. And storage E, Tyler Gray. Ah yes, Tyler Gray doesn't have the same storage paradigm as Cam J. Kerman. I kind of want to change that, but at the same time I can't really be bothered. Right, okay, so first of all, any waste MP4s? No. Good. So, thumbnail graphic base.ai. That is the thumbnail base graphic for this channel. And as you can see, so we've got this alpha space here, top and bottom. This is alpha space, this is white, this is also white, but the top and bottom here is alpha space, and that's how you can see through. But what we're using this for, so if I go into layers, I have layer 2, okay, apparently I had a layer 1. Layer 2 is locked, so Control N that shit. So I'm not going to be creating a new logo. Okay, so this, I rebranded my other channel, my Cam J. Kerman channel, a while ago now, towards the start of lockdown actually, and hopefully we're coming up towards the end of it. I mean, I don't know, hopefully we're coming up towards the end of it, but at the same time I don't want it to end too soon, because that would be very bad, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, let's close that. So what, let's go up to here. What things do we need to make a YouTube channel that looks pretty? Right, so what we need is a profile picture and a, what's this called? Channel art, I think. Yeah, channel art. Right, so first thing I want to do is the channel art, because that is cringy. That is so cringy. I cannot even. I legitimately thought that was clever when I came up with that. I was proud of that. Don't ask me why. Right, how to create, okay, so how to create channel art. Okay. Channel art should balance for each page, use to brand channel, computer. That doesn't really tell me anything. I need numbers. Google, can you sort this out? I need numbers. I need numbers. I need the numbers to see that I can, what's it? Oh, I have numbers there. Okay, on TVs, the image is displayed as channel art on the background. The aspect ratio is 6:1. 1080p TVs, the display is 17. Okay, but that doesn't help me. This is good. It's better than what we get here. But, I don't need I do need numbers. I need the numbers. The numbers are probably in this video, which I don't want to watch because I might get copyrighted, because that's how YouTube works. Image size and file guidelines. Minimum dimension to upload is a 2048 by 1152. Oh, okay, there we go. At the minimum dimension, the safe area for text and or logos, and well, they could just put graphics there, is 1235 by 338. Larger images may get cropped on certain views or devices, etc. Okay. Now, you know what? I could have my Surface Pro over to the side right now and taking notes on that, but I'm just keeping these numbers in my head, and I'm just going to have to punch them in with a calculator on my phone to work out the safe area for text and logos on this thing. So, what does it say here? No, it doesn't say anything here. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do this 2048 by 1152. Control N. 2048 by 1152. Create. Good. Now, here I'm going to take layer 2, Control C, Control V. Plonk you in the top right corner. Jeez, I should turn my mouse sensitivity up because it doesn't like me. You know what, I'm going to go bottom right. There you go, and then I'm just going to take this and go bloop. There you go, lock you. There you go, layer 1, done. Now what I'm going to do, layer 2, is I'm going to make a... No. Oh. Yeah, and then black, outline, properties. No, Oh, I need to draw it first. Nope. That. There we go, properties, stroke, big and chunky so I can see it on my monitor. Let's go 20 pixels. That way, hopefully you can all see this on whatever screen you're watching this on. We're going to align the stroke to outside, and basically everything inside the line everything inside the line, once I size it, will be the safe area for graphics. So, the dimensions for the graphics safe area is 1235 by 338. Wow, that was a beautiful selection there. 1235. Oh no, I set the... Turn that off. There's a moth flying around. 1235 by 338. That is all the space we have to work with on the gigantic graphic that we started with. There you go. Now layers. Plonk. Lock it. This is how I work with designs like these. Okay, so thumbnail graphic base.ai. It now wants to do things because it's crazy. And now, oh, it's on layer 2. Love it. Control C, Control V. Oh, beautiful! That fits in there beautifully. And you know what? It's not even that bad. But do I want to? Do I want to? You know what? Something I see a lot these days in graphic design is designs that are this way. They're in the lower right quadrant, and I really like it as an aesthetic. Okay, layer 3. We're going to Control C and Control V that into layer 3. There we go. And here, there we go. And let's plonk that in there. Good. And then let's maybe... You know what? I'm tempted to remove my logo from the entire shizzle. From the entire shizzle whistle. Let's make that a bit bigger, but like really plonk it in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to go 10 pixels up, which you do by shift pressing in Illustrator, and then 10 pixels across. Like that. That is now my channel art. Boom. Just like that. Minimalist. Beautiful. Love it. So, you are going to get deleted. I love how you can delete logged layers. That's my channel art. Control, Shift, no. Control E. Because we want to save this as a PNG. Storage E. Tyler Gray. Tyler Gray channel art. PNG works. PNG works really well. Good, there we go. And then let's go back here. Tyler Gray. Select a photo from my computer. Storage E. I love how it's already just selected my E drive. That's thanks. And what? But hang on, how big is it? View details. But it is. Is it not? Oh, there we go. Like that. Like that. There we go. Oh, you know that? The way it's appearing on the desktop is exactly how I wanted it to appear. It's in the lower right quadrant, but it's in the top left of it, which is just... I don't know. I don't know if that's something you see a lot, like, yourself, but you might start seeing it now I've mentioned it. That's how it always happens. You know, someone mentions it and then you see it. Or, like in my case, you start learning about graphic design, and then you see these things everywhere. And it's in, so if you split it down the middle roughly, which is about there, and then you split it across horizontally roughly, it's in the top left of the lower right quadrant, which is exactly where I wanted it to be. On the phone, it's slightly the same, but because you don't have much horizontal space on the phone, it's pressed up against the edge, which isn't as great. On the TV, yeah, but it's... I don't know. On the TV, it feels more floaty in the middle-y. Which, I mean... Oh, you can adjust the crop. That's nice. Oh, you could adjust the crop if I made it bigger. You know what? Go for it. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is the aesthetic we are headed towards. A beautiful one. Right. Now, you. Hopefully this is all stuff I can show. Oh yeah, good. Because I don't actually put stuff on my Google account, like, I just have it so I can run my YouTube. Right, so what we want for these is a square. So I'm going to go Control N. Width 1000. No, for fudge's sake. 1000. Square. Good. Now, here. This rectangle. Layer 2, Control C, Control V. Now that doesn't matter that it's gone way over, because that's fine. That is completely fine. With Illustrator, everything that is... Let me move this down, actually. So I can illustrate this better. Illustrate. So this white, the white area, is the artboard. That is the area that will print if you were to print it. This grey area is your... I can't remember if it's a pasteboard or a placeboard. I'm going to go with pasteboard because that's what I heard. And basically you can put assets here that you want to copy and paste back in for, like, you know, you want to design an asset out here where it won't try to snap to anything, and then insert it into your piece. And that's what the... And you can have anything here. You can put anything you want here, and it won't print. if you were to print it, and it won't save if you save it. All that will save is what's in this 1000 by 1000 rectangle, white rectangle, that is now a grey rectangle with a black outline. Now I'm going to add Tyler Gray. Wait. No, that's that color. I need to change my view back to icons. Large icons. There we go. Yeah, TIFF file. Now, what I might actually do, because that is looking decidedly pixely. Jesus. That is looking so pixely. I can't even. My monitor isn't even that high of a resolution, and it's pixely. Right. I think it was 25 degrees I skewed it? No, it was about 30 degrees. Yeah, I skewed it by 30 degrees, so properties gonna be minus because it's anti-clockwise. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really not. There we go. Look at that. That is my new logo. Well, that's my logo. Now I'm just going to make it a bit bigger so that it fills out more. What I'm actually going to do, actually, new layer, and slide it down. I am going to then, oh, I got rid of it. Okay. Right click on that, lock layer 2, which is now on top. Beautiful. And then I'm going to fill as a negatory. Bigness, chungus, and like, okay, if I set the stroke to the inside, the furthest out point, the extremities, hopefully this is centered. Oh geez, this can make a really small circle from it, hopefully. We're talking that it's a bit, we're saying right now it's too far over to the left. Right now it is a bit too far over to the left. Although I think that's an issue we're going to have permanently, because we are dealing with this. We are dealing with something at 30 degrees. Of all angles, 30 degrees. And it's not quite level, even so. Good. Now, Control Shift S. No. That circle. Get rid of it. Control E. Control E is just the shortcut I have set to saving, to exporting to a bitmap format. And it's also, well, it's just remembered that I use PNG, so that's nice. This one is Tyler Gray. Upload Tyler Gray logo. Hopefully that's centered. If it's not, that's gonna be gross. Ah, it's a lovely little small paw print. Love it. Right, my channel, view it. Love it, small, just the Tyler there, that's... Okay, can we just appreciate Century Gothic for a minute? So, oh yeah, let me explain the fonts I've used. So, long ago, long ago, before I really even... I say before I knew what Furry was. I knew what Furry was when I was like 11. But I sort of forgotten about it, and then I was reintroduced to it, and then I forgot about it again, and then I was reintroduced to it again, and that sort of third reintroduction to it was when I became one. Yeah, confusing, I know. So yeah, long ago, long before Furry was really a thing in my life, I was train spotting on my Cam J. Kerman channel, and I standardized all of my designs on the Futura Extra Bold font, because at the time I thought it looked good. At the time it did look good. And it was a big upgrade from the font I was using before, which was Calibri. I know. And I've also always liked Gill Sans. Gill Sans has always been very, very nice. I've loved Gill Sans for a long time. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Good. I've been going 26 minutes. Love it. So, yeah. So, Futura, I've been using it since 2017. Gill Sans, I'm only using it... I was, at the time, only using it on exploring London's railways. But that's going to change now as well. Like, the idea was, before I changed to this design style with the more minimalist loveliness, was that Futura would be for my furry and tech content, that sort of thing, and the train content that went on this channel, because, you know, there was going to be some crossover. There always is going to be crossover when someone like me, who just sort of can't decide whether, like, it's train content, so it should go on Cam J. Kerman, but at the same time, it's like a vlog. It's sort of like a vlog at the same time, and you know, I'm going into London and I'm exploring and it's fun, so that should go on to Tyler Gray. So it's like, okay. So I was like, maybe I should put a different font to symbolize that it's not the same. It's not the usual Tyler Gray content. And on the Cam J. Kerman channel, that went up with Gill Sans as well. And I was like, maybe I could use Gill Sans for exploring London's railways, because that typeface, it has a history of being used on the railways, and I could then extend that to say that videos with Gill Sans in the thumbnail are videos that get uploaded to both Cam J. Kerman and Tyler Gray. And videos with Futura in the thumbnail are videos that only get uploaded to one or the other. But now I've sort of, at the start of lockdown, as I say, I redesigned Cam J. Kerman to nowhere near the effect of this. I'm actually really preferring this design. It happened like that. Because the Tyler Gray channel came long after the Cam J. Kerman channel. Cam J. Kerman channel's like first big rebrand. So, and like the first ever Tyler Gray designs were much better than the Cam J. Kerman designs at the time. And now, because the Tyler Gray rebrand is coming after the Cam J. Kerman rebrand, even though they both happened during the lockdown, and I haven't been able to get to college, and I haven't been able to attend the graphic design course that I do, my style has still been evolving over these whole times. Like, so the Cam J. Kerman, let me just go to it right now. Hang on. Let's copy. Love it. So let's just duplicate that, duplicate the tab, and then go blep. There we go. There's me. Cam J. Kerman. And you see Century Gothic. Century Gothic. But Century Gothic Bold, Century Gothic Standard. And as like here, this is very much the style of the original rebrand, with the big logo and the small name coming out of the triangle. Whereas here, the logo is the title pretty much, and then of course you've got the actual logo right here. I mean, if I go in the videos, I upload a lot onto Camdrake, and I would definitely, like, if you like trains, check out my other one. Check out Camdrake, why not? Oh, this one was a video. That was a video. Yeah, so for my 100th episode of that particular series, I inverted the scheme on the thumbnail. But yeah, this is my old thumbnail scheme. Look, hello. That style would make a comeback, wouldn't it? But like, that's the style I was using before. Like, on my 24-inch 1080p monitor, it's pretty shit. I can barely read these thumbnails, and that was basically as big as they got. Like, let's go back to a really early one. 15. Wait, what was the first one? Swanley. Like, you literally cannot read that on my monitor, which is full HD, which is very disappointment. Then then 72 was the start of the big rebrand, and you can see I'm using Futura now, and then I go to the bigger typeface, or the bigger font size, and there it stays. Until the big rebrand, where I go from cream and green to orange and white. And the way oh my god, the way I used to do the thumbnails is so cringy. Like, what I used to do, let's go up to Forest Gate where it's really obvious, because I used to really strong blur. Basically, I would use a tilt shift blur with the center point that's in focus on the train in the thumbnail. Like, you can see it here, you can see it somewhat here, you can see it there. Also, big amazing, I can do uploads good. 61, oh no wait, I forgot to upload 60. Yeah, I've come a long way. I've really come a long way. Where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, I've used the different weights of the font, and I'm like, that doesn't quite sit well with me, if you get what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't quite, you know? It's just not quite there. Now, I don't know what to do with the thumbnail graphics. I don't know whether to do this lower right quadrant thing for all of it, because that could look good. Now, of course, another thing I could have done is I could have put a full stop there, like a period, a full stop. You choose the lexicon you prefer. Lexicon? Is that a word that you use in this situation? Probably. And that could have sort of made that feel a bit more rounded out, but I don't know. That's that, and that's the new logo, and I am going to, because yeah, I don't have time to like make thumbnail graphics when all of them are essentially the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to new layer, fill of black, rectangle tool, so I'm going to make a cross. Okay, yeah, 960, 540, that is the midpoint in a 1080p image. If you did not know that, now you do. And 90 degrees. And then 960, 540, that is the midpoint in the 1080p image. So, what we want to do, now I'm going to make the height, I'm going to Make it less than half as big. There we go. Now, layers. I am going to put that do. There we go. The top left of the bottom right. And then here, okay, now I'm going to move this center point and to the bottom, the anchor point to the bottom middle, and shrink this by 15. Oh, well done, me. There we go. And that is now a lot better proportioned. And I like it, you know? But what I'm going to do now is that. That is my new thumbnail base. Control S. Because that just goes on top of an image that I put a Gaussian blur on, and that is all fine and Gucci. Yeah, so that is the Tyler Grey channel rebranding complete. We've got a new channel art, we've got a new logo, all is bueno. Right, do I need to save this? I do not need to save that or that, so let's just, nope, 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 clear clipboard, there we go. So yeah, I'll see you whenever I upload next, bye!